everyone, and welcome back to Smackdown right here on the WWE 2K20 Universe mode on the American Pride Network. And what a night we have for you on the last episode of Smackdown before Summerslam.
Nakamura, thank you for coming and seeing me firsthand right off the top of the show, because I wanted to let you know that tonight in the main event, due to Andrade picking up a win over you last week on Smackdown, I have given him an opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship here tonight. I know that might not be what you want, but he's earned his opportunity and I'm going to give it to him. So the winner of tonight's main event in the World Heavyweight Championship match will go to SummerSlam to face Braun Strowman. Andrade picking up a win over me last week was a fluke, and I'm going to prove it tonight when I beat him and retain the World Heavyweight Championship. And when I go on to SummerSlam, I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to beat the monster among men as well.
Well, it is now time to get action underway here on the blue brand. And here comes the Raw Tag Team Champions, Karl Anderson and Luke Gallows, the OC. You might be wondering why the Raw Tag Team Champions are on SmackDown. Well, they're set for action against the SmackDown Tag Team Champions in a warm-up match before SummerSlam, where the Raw and SmackDown Tag Team titles will be unified to one championship, and one of these teams will walk out holding the unified Tag Team titles. Karl Anderson in action here tonight for the OC. Singles action before SummerSlam. You gotta wonder what kind of mind games that plays in the head of both of these teams, being used to be a tag team.
WWE Universe, don't you dare be sour. Clap for your tag champs and feel the power.
Being used to being tag teams and throwing these guys into singles action can really mess with a superstar's stamina. Of course, when they're able to make a tag into their tag team partner, saving a little bit of stamina, giving them a little bit of reprieve on the apron, you know sticking them in this singles environment is something that they're not used to. But these are SmackDown's very own tag team champions here. This will be the last time we will see individual tag team titles for Raw and SmackDown, as the tag team titles will be represented across both Raw and SmackDown after SummerSlam. That means all tag teams will be able to be competing on both Raw and SmackDown as well. That's aside from NXT, where they will have their own separate roster. As Xavier Woods and Big E are in the ring partying here tonight as usual, without their compadre Kofi Kingston. Karl Anderson fighting for the OC, Big E for the New Day. And here we go as we lock up here, center of the ring. Karl Anderson now with the arm of Big E. Oh, look at that shoulder block there. Xavier Wood playing the role of mind games here against their opponents here tonight. Karl Anderson now wrenching back on the arm of Big E. Big E and Karl Anderson lock up here once again. Big E now going to take Karl Anderson to the ropes. The ref going to have to get in between these two. Clean break here. That's what we like to see. Oh, and now wait, Big E with a huge T-bone suplex there on Karl Anderson. But Karl Anderson battling back out of that now with a shot there to Big E and an uppercut. Takes him into the corner. And here comes Karl Anderson in with an uppercut. Karl Anderson now has Big E taking him up. Looking to plant Big E right there. That looked more like a brain buster. And look at this, taunting here tonight on SmackDown. What does it mean for the mindset of Big E and the New Day if Raw's tag team champions come in here and defeat one half of the tag team champions of SmackDown ahead of Summerslam, where these two teams will clash? Oh, and now the knees driven into the midsection of Karl Anderson. Hopefully for the New Day's sake, they won't have to find out here tonight. Looking for a shot there is Karl Anderson. Now taking over with another belly-to-belly. Big shot there by Big E. Now Karl Anderson looking to get caught here. Taking him up, slamming him down on the knee right there. Karl Anderson now going to try to make his way up to his feet on the apron here. Rolling out of harm's way briefly. But Big E there with a big shot in the ring. Oh, and now Big E with a clothesline. Big E now sizing him up. Huge spine buster right there. Now Karl Anderson could be in a bad way right here as Big E now dropping the elbow onto the thigh there of Karl Anderson of the OC. Has a hold of the arm here. Karl Anderson, oh, with an elbow right to the face, and now a clothesline. As Karl Anderson now, hitting the ropes. Huge senton there. Karl Anderson now up in the corner, calling Big E up to his feet. Karl Anderson looking to fly with a beautiful drop kick right there. And now Anderson has Big E up on his shoulders. Karl Anderson now planting him right there. In on the pin here early on. One. No, and a kick out. Close call there for Big E. Still unable to get a 2 count as Karl Anderson, though. Shot it from behind. Karl Anderson now folding him up with a German suplex. Holds him in for a pin. Another 1 count there for Big E. And now Karl Anderson has a hold of Big E once again, taking him into the corner. This is not a good place for Big E to be. Karl Anderson firing out! Catches a huge clothesline at the hands of Big E. And a kick out there by Karl Anderson. It looked like he was going to deliver a boot in the corner, and Big E turned Karl Anderson inside out right there with a beautiful clothesline. Karl Anderson still reeling here. Delivers a big clothesline of his own as Big E driving Anderson back down to the mat here. One half of the Raw Tag Team Champions reeling here early on in this matchup, and now Big E with another belly-to-belly. Big E now picking up Karl Anderson. Looking for an opportunity here. Floats out to the back. Karl Anderson now, Irish whip, sends him to the ropes. Beautiful heel kick right there by Karl Anderson. And now Anderson sends him into the corner. Anderson once again going to look for a boot here, and he delivers this one across the face of Big E. And that could do it for one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, as Karl Anderson now going to go in for a pin. 1, and still a kick out before 2. Unbelievable. I don't think Karl Anderson can quite believe it. Karl Anderson, though, looking to deliver another huge running knee. Now going to go in for another pin here. 1, 2, no, and a kick out again by Big E. What a matchup here in the opening of SmackDown. Karl Anderson now has Big E down, climbing the top here. Big E's back up to his feet. Oh, and Anderson misjudges that attempt there, and Big E kind of psyching out Anderson right there. Looking for a shot here. Midsection caught. Anderson sends him to the ropes. Look at that lift, just dropping him right flat on his face right there. Karl Anderson now has a hold of Big E, dropping him down onto the knee. Stomping the life out of Big E now. Look, Karl Anderson drags him away from the corner. Away from the ropes. Oh, and now an elbow into the kidney area there of Big E. Now Karl Anderson setting in a neck breaker right there. Beautiful neck breaker there by Karl Anderson. And now Anderson with another senton across the midsection. And this could do it here for Big E. One half of the Smackdown Tag Team Champions could be in trouble right here on Smackdown. As wait, shoving him off. Big E looks to fire in. Huge Irish whip sends him out to the floor. Oh wait, Karl Anderson says no and delivers a clothesline. Not a good spot for either one of these men to be out here on the floor. As wait, Karl Anderson bounces Big E head first off of the announce table, and wait, sending him back into the ring now. Big E outside. Looked like Karl Anderson was going to dive there. I think he thought better of it. Irish whip sending him into the corner here. Karl Anderson now has a hold of Big E, taking him up top here. This is not going to be good for Big E. It might not be good for either one of these competitors. Wait! My God, what a cutter! From up top there, draping the ankles of Big E over the top rope and delivering that cutter, putting the full weight right onto the neck. Now in on the pin. 2. No, and another kick out from Big E. Now the frustration has to be setting in here for Karl Anderson. Anderson now has a hold of Big E. Beautiful DDT. Karl Anderson gonna have to size up this opportunity here. As Anderson looking for something, Big E shoves him off. Big E now picking up Anderson. Gonna look to capitalize here. Has a hold of the arm. Elbow to the face. Oh, and now a huge heel kick. Anderson poised and ready, calling Big E up to his feet right here. Anderson gonna look to put the exclamation point on this matchup. Huge kick there to the face of Big E. And now Anderson dragging him away from the ropes. Karl Anderson calling him up to his feet here. This is not a good place for Big E to be, and the cutter goes in. In on the pin. 1, 2, 3. No! Big E kicks out. Look at Karl Anderson. He doesn't believe it. Luke Gallows doesn't believe it on the outside either. We thought that one was all over. He's got him up on the shoulders once again. Planning him this time. Karl Anderson now calling Big E up to his feet. Anderson plants him with another DDT. Anderson, the frustration setting in here tonight. Karl Anderson now from the top. Big E making his way up to his feet. Anderson looking to fly. Oh, and he nails him. In on the pin again. 1, 2, 3. No, and Big E gets the shoulder up just at the 3 count again. What more does Karl Anderson have to do to Big E here tonight? Another DDT. Anderson is livid. Anderson is just fired up, delivering another DDT. My God, I don't know if Big E can take any more of this punishment here. And a third one delivered right in a row. And Big E trying to roll out of harm's way. Karl Anderson now heading out of the ring. Oh, looking for a shot here. He's got to be careful. He's in the New Day territory here. And once again, Karl Anderson getting the better of him. Karl Anderson now sending Big E into the post. Big E could be in trouble here. Into the ring he goes. And Karl Anderson now sizing him up one more time here. Karl Anderson now, wait! Huge spine buster! In on the pin! 1, 2, 3, no! And another kick out by Big E! Another kick out! And you gotta know that the frustration's setting in. Anderson wants Big E up to his feet. The New Day is in big trouble here. And wait! Huge TKO there by Karl Anderson. In on the pin. This has got to do it. 1, 2, 3. Karl Anderson is victorious. What heart Big E showed here tonight. He combat everything that Karl Anderson threw at him. And it was the TKO at the end. That would just be too much for Big E. What a message that the OC is sending for SummerSlam. The Raw Tag Team Champions have just come in to SmackDown and defeated the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. At SummerSlam, it's going to be all-out war in the tag team division.
Hey Drew, look, I just wanted to talk to you. I know we haven't had the best of luck lately, having lost the tag titles. Hogan didn't get the World Championship. Things are a little bit behind on where we thought they would be. But I just wanted you to know that I still got your back, and we're going to get those tag titles back after SummerSlam. And it's going to mean so much more because they're tag titles that are across both brands. So we can be dominant across both Raw and SmackDown. Whoa, buddy. Just hold up a minute. The NWO is over, man. The NWO was over weeks ago. We lost the tag titles. Hogan never got the job done. And, you know, part of me is like, why did Hogan get that title shot anyway? Part of me thinks that you or I should have got that title shot, because I could guarantee if I had got my opportunity at that World Heavyweight Championship, I would have been champion right now. The NWO would have been sitting a lot higher, but Hogan stole the opportunities from both you and I, and then didn't get the job done. The NWO is over, man. I'm going on my own way. I suggest you do the same thing.
Well, it is now time for championship action. The World Heavyweight title will be on the line and is scheduled for one fall. And here comes the challenger, the man that defeated the World Heavyweight Champion last week, Andrade. Andrade pulled out a huge victory, defeating the World Heavyweight Champion in the last episode of Smackdown. And Jerry the King Lawler at the top of the show made this match official. Andrade would get an opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship here tonight, before SummerSlam, the last show before SummerSlam. What would this mean? You've got to know that if Andrade wins here tonight, he'd be taking that World Heavyweight title to SummerSlam to face the monster among men, Braun Strowman. Of course, Braun Strowman has a beef with Shinsuke Nakamura other than just wanting that championship. So you know that Shinsuke Nakamura is not going to want to give up that title here tonight. And he's certainly not going to want to give it up at SummerSlam. What a clash this should be here in the main event of SmackDown. World Heavyweight title on the line as Andrade makes his way into the ring here tonight. And here comes the World Heavyweight Champion, Shinsuke Nakamura. What a tournament it was for that title, and Shinsuke Nakamura did the unthinkable and beat Braun Strowman in the finals to win that World Heavyweight Championship. Braun Strowman would then be attacked after the matchup by Shinsuke Nakamura, lighting a fuse under Braun Strowman, and the very next night he would power slam the World Heavyweight Champion in the middle of the ring, and Braun Strowman would go on to win a number 1 contenders match in the main event on that night, making himself the number 1 contender for that World Heavyweight Championship for SummerSlam. Shinsuke Nakamura, the World Heavyweight Champion, has one hell of a task ahead of him here tonight. And if he somehow makes it through tonight, he's going to have to face Braun Strowman at SummerSlam. Will it be Andrade, or will it be Shinsuke Nakamura going to SummerSlam? We're going to find out here in the main event. That's the prize here in this matchup, that World Heavyweight Championship. The championship represented right here on the blue brand. And the challenger, the man that defeated Shinsuke Nakamura last week, earning his opportunity here tonight in the main event, Andrade. The first ever World Heavyweight Champion here on Universe Mode. Shinsuke Nakamura having gone through a tournament, holding that prize. The champion, Shinsuke Nakamura, as he hoists the title up high here. Nakamura having to hand that World Heavyweight title over to the referee. Andrade seeing his dream right there in the ref's hands. Who is walking out as World Heavyweight Champion here tonight? World title on the line here on Smackdown the night before SummerSlam. Here we go, locking up center of the ring here. Andrade now with the arm of Nakamura. Nakamura now, wait. Look at this, Nakamura rolling over. Kip up to his feet, rotating the arm. Look at this leg work here by the World Heavyweight Champion. Andrade now, wait, taking Nakamura to the ropes. The drop down, the leapfrog here. Andrade now, wait, look at this. Huge move there, taking down the World Heavyweight Champion. Andrade telling him to get up. Andrade wants more here tonight. Once again, the side headlock here on Nakamura. Nakamura now backing him into the ropes here, shoving him off this time. And huge move right there by the World Heavyweight Champion. Both men trading blows here tonight. The World Heavyweight Champion trying to stay right on the offense here for Andrade. And now, wait, ducking that kick. Was the World Heavyweight Champion right there. And now elbows to the midsection from Andrade. Andrade now, Irish whip, sending Nakamura over to the corner. Oh, and the drop kick caught the ref. The ref getting a little bit too close to the action here, and catches a drop kick at the hands of Andrade. Oh, and now these kicks to the thigh here of Andrade. Wait, Andrade rolling out of harm's way here, has a hold of Nakamura, takes him down with a scoop slam. And now a kick to the back, but wait, Nakamura just shrugging it off. Oh, Andrade says no way. Andrade now has a hold of Nakamura, rolling through. Hoists up Nakamura right now, dropping him over. And on the pin, too close to the ropes. What action this is on Smackdown. The last show before SummerSlam. Andrade looking for something. Nakamura with a shot in the corner. Arm drag here. Andrade takes over the World Heavyweight Champion. Now a shot to the midsection. Now Andrade going full mount here on Shinsuke Nakamura, delivering right hands. What a matchup here. Andrade now calling the World Heavyweight Champion up to his feet. And now, Andrade with a beautiful move right there. Hurricane Rana, that's the word I was looking for. Andrade now. Wait, look at this. Back and forth action here. And wait, Andrade now has a hold of Nakamura, dropping him down on the knee. Oh, and the back of Nakamura landing on the mat. And now Nakamura is down on the mat. Andrade from the second rope looking to fly here. Another Hurricane Rana there. Andrade picking up Nakamura now. Andrade hoists him up right here. Huge power bomb. In on the pin now in this one. One. No, and a kick out before two. A lot of fight left in the champion. The World Heavyweight title is on the line here tonight on SmackDown. And wait, Andrade once again has him up, planting Nakamura once again. Andrade just working over the champion. Smart ring tactics here. Taking Nakamura down to the mat here. Keeping the World Heavyweight Champion grounded. So Nakamura struggles to get back up to his feet, but now has a side headlock here on Andrade. Nakamura now knee to the temple right there of Andrade. Oh, and the big shot there. Nakamura with a kick to the back of the neck. Drops Andrade like a sack of potatoes on the mat. Huge forearm shot there. Rocking Andrade. Wait, Andrade, fireman's carry takes him over. Andrade now sizing up here. Shot to the midsection by Nakamura. Nakamura now sending him into the corner. Nakamura planting Andrade in the corner right here. A knee to the midsection. Nakamura going to look to fly here. Nakamura from the second rope. Nakamura was thinking Kinshasa right there. Missed its mark. Wait, this is not good. World Heavyweight Championship on the line, and the Hammerlock DDT is in. Championship on the line. 2, 3, no, and a kick out by the World Heavyweight Champion. What a close call that was, and even Andrade can't believe it. Andrade now going to look to add insult to injury as he plants Nakamura once again. I don't believe it. That Kinshasa from the second rope missing its mark. We've seen that move done to Braun Strowman. Look, he's saying, come on. Oh, and a drop kick before Nakamura can finish what he was going to say right there. The move that we've seen Shinsuke Nakamura do to Braun Strowman. And Andrade would catch him and deliver the Hammerlock DDT, almost getting him the win. And look at this move from up top. Andrade with a beautiful Hurricane Rana. That has got to do it. In on the pin. 1, 2, no, and once again a kick out by Nakamura. Andrade can't believe it. What more does he got to do to beat the World Heavyweight Champion? Shot to the midsection. Nakamura, oh, with the low blow. What in the world? Andrade has won this match, but Nakamura retains the title by disqualification. What a way to end a phenomenal matchup here tonight. And that's not the victory I wanted to see. What does the future hold for the World Heavyweight Championship? Who's going to walk out at Summerslam as the World Heavyweight Champion? I guess we're going to have to find out. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time right here on the American Pride Network and the WWE 2K20 Universe Mode. Our next stop is the biggest party of the summer, SummerSlam.